Okay, so now we can move on to the next one here. This is the NLS channel stereo summing mixer. This is a summer. So what this does is basically another vintage model of what is called a summing mixer, and it's the role of a summing mixer is basically to take multiple tracks and convert it into a stereo signal. So you have a bunch of different sound sources coming in from different places, and the role of this thing is to just kind of combine it into one and spit it out to help out the stereo image of the track. So the idea is to basically just assist in the whole overall stereo image of this track here. So the only thing that I like to adjust here is just the drive parameter. Everything else is pretty much set to the way I like it, and these settings, everything else here is kind of set to where it works for most electronic music. So this is the only parameter that you really need to adjust depending on how your levels are doing currently. So let's put it up about right there. All right. That's good. Next we have one knob fatter. This is pretty self-explanatory. You have one knob and it makes it sound fatter. Now this you got to use very moderately. I find 3 is a good setting. It gives just enough boost to the low end. Okay, so that helped the low end out. We can see we're hitting now 9 on the readout here. And then we have a limiting and then one final effect right here to work with. And that is the Maserati GRP multi-effect processor. So this does a lot of things. This does EQ and compression, and it's meant to kind of help out the drums. So you adjust accordingly, and then you can have a bunch of different presets, and you can try different combinations of things out and see what works for you. But I like this one. Obviously we're working with EDM or electronic music, so this Techno Master one is pretty good for that. I find you just adjust the sensitivity knob up until you start to see a little bit of orange here. Now obviously if you put it up too high you're going to get some distortion, so you have to be really subtle about this.